along with some wonderful colleagues, to do some wonderful things here. And the school's grown and matured, and I've had a chance to be here twice, you know, and one time 2 years as president, and this time 15. It's so, how often do you get a chance to do something like that?
What are your plans after retirement?
Well, we're going to stay in the community. Our girls are all Oldywog girls. They went to school here through options, and one's an attorney, immigration lawyer. The other's a marine biologist. Her and her husband are moving back here. He's got a residency in medicine, emergency medicine at the UW, and have a 8-month-old grandson, Omari Tomas, that'll be coming to town. And they'll get a chance to be staying with us for part of the summer, much of the summer, when they look for a place in Seattle. And all three of the girls have lived here, and it's like we come home, you know, after. So I'll be spending some time in Idaho, but I'm hoping to, you know, I want to continue to be involved in the community. I'm on the community foundation. I want to do some not-for-profit work itself, maybe do some lecturing, learn some new skills. But, you know, I've not been without interest. You know, I love music and play guitar and go to guitar camp, and I love photography. I'm admiring that beautiful Canon lens he has sitting there. I'm thinking, will that fit on my my D50 that I have at home?
Doesn't fit on my D70 lens.
And get more engaged in the community and do some traveling.
Okay, any places that you want to go see?
Well, I hope to be able to go to Cuba this fall with a compadre of mine, my old musician friend, and learn some Latin music, give some Latin workshops, and baseball. And you know, I've seen Dominican baseball with my daughter Deborah, who was a Fulbright. Her and her husband were Fulbright scholars there, and spent a lot of time watching baseball in the Dominican Republic, and I hear there's nothing like Cuban baseball. So if I can find it'll be just emerging, but there's got to be some really wonderful Cuban musicians that do guitar and percussions, and we'd like to go and really get into a workshop and learn some new music and enjoy some baseball. That's one thing. And then Jane and I want to at some point do the Trans-Canadian Railroad, you know. But, you know, I have a bunch of buddies that are crazy salmon fishermen here in the community, and so how I fit that into the usual season that we have out of Boston Harbor for the Silvers and the Kings is gonna, you know, and they're pretty serious. Me, I'm real casual kind of, yeah. So we're looking forward to that. You know, so the maturation of our academic programs, and it's been great to see our reputation grow as the institution has matured academically. There's not any question about that. I'm really proud of the kind of service we provided the state in terms of the community college transfer student. There's not an institution in the state that is designed more to accommodate and make it easy for transfer for community college students than Evergreen. The dramatic shift of the responsibility for who pays for college, and the dramatic shift of the responsibility for tuition to the student and to the parents has been, without a doubt, my biggest concern, and I think our biggest challenge now and ongoing. The Longhouse has a governance system that involves the elders of the tribes. At the same time, it has the offerings of rich educational programs, with the first public administration program for Native American students anywhere in the country. I mean, so, you know, what is different is just the opportunity that we've had to begin to realize many of the principles that the college was founded on. And I've just been lucky enough to be here to be a part of that part of the journey. I feel really fortunate. The great thing I think that's really been helpful for me is that I've had so many students teach me so many things that it really is this idea. I've always been a lifelong learner, but I have been more open to and more absolutely willing to just open my heart up to not my heart up to, but really open myself up to realize how much our students know and what they bring to the table in education.